Thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it. I very much enjoyed the movie. Definitely different, interesting, unique movie. I really liked it.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
so
Thank
to
you.
start out, for people who haven't seen it, why don't you just both talk about your characters and kind of why you wanted to be a part of it?
Yeah, well, Ick is takes place in the small town of Eastbrook, and Mina, lovely Mina, and I are play a high school boyfriend girlfriend in a portion of the beginning of the movie, and it's kind of our relationship trajectory and our own characters kind of fast forward through 20 years post graduation, where we find them for most of the movie in the current day of Ick. And the Ick has been growing for 20 years, kind of causing no harm, just kind of becoming more populous around the globe. And Hank simply is a uh, could have been the next great NFL quarterback, but is injured in high school and then never makes anything of himself. Becomes a high school science teacher.
All right, Mina.
Yeah, and I play Stacy. Yes, I like to refer to her as an opportunist. She's definitely the type of person who is really just out for herself and what she thinks she can obtain. And they are high school sweethearts, Stacy and Hank in high school. Prom queen and prom king. And when Hank is injured in a football game, I think she quickly realizes that she's not going to have the future that she always hoped for. And so she quickly dumps him and moves on to the not as uh, cool guy in school, but definitely the one who's on the path to success, Ted Kim. And, I see her really there's moments of their paths crossing throughout these different vignettes where you see Stacy sort of like on the incline and Hank like on the decline, and there's a moment of interaction where uh, Stacy's purchasing a pregnancy test, and we sort of wonder, who's the father. Um, and yeah, Stacy, years later, is a mother to Grace, played by Melina Weissman, who's incredible. It was an honor playing her mama. And they sort of live in opulence. Stacy's, again, just, focused on what's best for her and herself and not really, I think, attuned to the effect that she has on others. And she sort of gets what's coming to her in the end.
True. I was gonna say she got the pull she wanted at least, but yeah, she gets more than
Yeah.
that later. And why did you want to be a part of it for each of you? Like, what was it that drew you to it?
Oh, well, I'm not the biggest horror fan, but I like horror comedy a lot, and I like monster movies. And the PG-13-ish genre is right about the right tone for me, usually about what I can take. Um, because I think you can tell a fun story that is both scary and the stakes are very high, but we can laugh at it and try to find some humanity in the terror that's happening in the way that we can with Ick. So I like that about it, and I was excited to work with Joseph once I became more aware of how skilled and fantastic and kind of genius of a filmmaker that he is. And I learned a lot as an actor from being on this movie also.
All right, and why did you want to be a part of it? What drew you to it?
Um, well, for me, I mean, I felt really honored to be thought of by someone like Joseph. I've been a fan of his for a really, really long time. And so I feel like off the bat, just him thinking of me, I was on board. But then I really liked the story and I really liked the character. I felt like she'd be a lot of fun to play. And for me also, I've always loved the horror genre. But whenever there was the idea of having a comedic element into the mix was really exciting for me too. And so yeah, I was just really, really happy to come on board.
Both of you talk about the physical element of it. I know, Brandon, you had a lot more physical scenes, but you had one too towards the end, Mina. What was that part like? Do you guys enjoy that kind of thing?
You mean like effects
Yeah,
and
no, like physical, like stunts and jumping around. I like, because I know, like I said, you kind of have one scene at the end that's sort of got that in it, but Brandon's running around through a lot of it. So, well, trying to
Yeah,
run around, maybe limping around, but
limping around. The Olympic was a challenge. Thank you for noticing. Tried to make it a challenge, but not, real, but not too real. It's like how much limping. No, I mean, listen, it helps. It's fun sometimes. Take 3, 4, 5 hot Houston humid heat, not as exciting, but it's the job, and I don't think we didn't overshoot, with Joseph's style of filmmaking. We kind of get to see every take. And he knows if he's got the shot or not, so we don't tend to overshoot. There's just a lot of setups, so there's a lot of shooting. We just don't overshoot the shot. So I like it to a degree, um, but I'm also happy sometimes, to let the stunt people do amazing work at the thing that they excel in when it's not my face,
that's fair.
yeah,
because I
exactly.
like to stay healthy too.
Is it, let me ask you though, and then I want to hear from you, but was it hard limping so much? I mean, does that start to hurt your leg after a while? I would wonder that that would start to irritate it for a while.
It did get my back worked up a little bit, but I found a great chiropractic team there in Houston for me actually. So it was good.
That's good. Sorry, Mina, go ahead. What would
Oh,
No.
sorry. Oh, you're talking to Mina. Oh,
No, no, that
No,
from
no.
you're
She
good.
was asking you. No, Brandon gave it, I mean, his all and beyond. Like he said, I mean, we were shooting around this time in Texas and Houston, and really our entire cast and crew was in for the ride.
mhm.
Um, I mean, for me, even yeah, I love trying to do as much as I can. I loved being able to play in, with the effects on this. I think, towards the end when I get sort of ickified, it was like a little over 4 hours in
Oh
hair and
wow.
makeup, but
Yeah.
I love doing that kind of stuff. I think that was also part of what was exciting for me is it wasn't just um, playing this really fun character and having all these great moments with her and her strange personality, but it was also being able to play like my younger self, which was really wild. I think technologically there were a lot of things that I experienced that I never thought that I ever would really in my career, and so that was really cool. And then moving full spectrum into that whole space of becoming part of that horror. I mean, for me, I just love that kind of stuff. But then with any type of stunts or anything like that, I always try to offer myself up in being able to do as much as I can that the producers will let me do. That's like safe. Because I really care about I'm just sort of a stickler about it looking a particular way. Like I obviously there's certain things that I haven't been able to do, and you work with incredible stunt people to do those things. But if there's any way that you're going to see any of my face or any type of thing, I always try to offer myself up as game if it's something that's reasonable for me to be able to do, just because I also enjoy that too. But, getting older now, I don't know how much I'm capable of. So we'll see.
All right, well, we're out of time, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I really did enjoy the movie. It was a lot of fun. Different.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
helping
much.
us spread the word.
Sure. Have a good day. Bye,
Yeah.
guys.
Take care. Bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.